Hello YouTube, how y'all doing? Fabulous. I know you can't see me, but you can see my fingers, girl. So what we're gonna do today, and it's not in my book of shadows, but if I remember everything I put into it, honey, it will be. We're gonna make an oil. We're gonna use grapeseed oil. I don't know what you can and can't see because you're so like way up there. So we're gonna make I have so many love spells and love attraction incense, teas. I mean, I've got a new love attraction sleeping incense, which is really good for sleeping. I've got a love attraction tea, which is good for attracting love. I've got all kinds of herbs here. Last night I even made a new love attraction incense. I'm just really obsessed with making love related things and spells. So today we're gonna make an oil, which is gonna be done in grapeseed oil because grapes are a symbol of love and passion. I mean, every fictional story and whatnot shows, you know, Greeks and Romans being fed grapes and so on and so forth. So we're gonna go with that notion. That's probably horribly inaccurate, but that's just how I'm gonna do it. Now this oil that I would use would be different than my witchy oil, which I shake to absorb those negative energies and output positive energies and positive vibrations and protection barriers. And then there's the fire oil that I made. So here's a video to the witchy, here's a video to the fire oil. The fire oil would be used to add potency to spells, but this love attraction or love oil or whatever kind of oil you want to call it, its main intent is for love, is to help empower your spells, your rituals, your workings. You know, a drop in bath water or a drop in a tea or a drop on an incense, like a very tiny 1-drop type thing, because, you know, oil like this isn't really flammable, so you know, just a drop in even your incense will really help make your love spells, your love attraction rituals, your love this, your love that, to be really powerful. Okay, so what's gonna go into our love oil? Well, first of all, I'm gonna put some of my love attraction incense. It's my sleeping incense, and it's really good because what happens, the purpose of this particular incense is that you can burn this on a coal, and what will happen is that while you sleep, you will dream of love, you will dream of acceptance, you will dream of, you know, loving others. And it's not love in the sense of, you know, finding a girlfriend or finding a wife or finding a boyfriend or any of that. It's love in the sense of the general term. Okay, so don't get this confused with, you know, oh, I'm gonna make this oil to find me a boyfriend. Obviously, you can use it for that intent. You know, your intent is your intent, but my intent is very specific because I don't like to work with personal gain a lot of the times, unless I'm cursing your ass.
Then I'm gonna fucking work with personal gain.
So we're just gonna put some of this in here. Again, as much or as little as you want. A love attraction sleeping incense is nothing more than eucalyptus leaf, chamomile, hibiscus, lavender, and whatever else you want in it. a love attraction tea is also a similar mixture. It's mostly chamomile, a little bit of hibiscus, eucalyptus leaf, and cinnamon. So again, these incense and teas, you can make them however you want, but you'll want something that's like a love attraction tea and a love attraction sleeping incense. Or you can put whatever you want in it. It doesn't matter. It's your oil, your spell, you do you. So I'm gonna put a lot of lavender into this. And if you've seen my Witchy Herbal Haul Part 2, here's a video, you will know that I go through lavender like there's no tomorrow. So we're gonna put a lot of lavender into this one, because I want it to have that lavendery smell. For me, I can't have anything love related without rose petals, so I'm gonna put pink rose petals in. And I'm just gonna put a lot of those in too. And then last but not least, I'm gonna put in hibiscus flowers. Now I'm gonna try and keep these whole. So you can see here, you know, we got a bunch of herbs in here. Do I really want to crush them? You know what, we're not gonna crush them. I like to put things in my mortar and pestle before I put them into a jar. And then I just realized that I just screwed up because it's gonna make a mess, but it's okay. What is witchcraft without a little bit of a mess?
If you ain't making a mess, honey, you're doing witchcraft wrong.
Okay. So we got, you can see all kinds of things in here. I'm gonna put a little bit more hibiscus flowers in here. And I've been going through my hibiscus flowers like there's no tomorrow. I have just, ever since I've got these herbs from my herbal haul, I have just been doing all kinds of incense and powders and spells and just everything. Okay, so now that we have this, you can see here. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that, and I don't want to stand up to see if you can see that, so if you can't see that, that's not my problem, that's yours. Oh god, if you smell this, this smells good. Okay, so what kind of intent are we gonna put into this? Well, the intent that I personally am gonna put into this is an intent to attract love, to accept love, to give love, to basically just really be happy and, you know, really open the doors for any possibility of love. So let's take a moment and put our intent into this. So now that we have our intent into here, we're gonna pour our grapeseed oil. Okay. And you can fill this up as much or as little as you want. I'm gonna fill it up all the way. Shake, and again, we're gonna put our intent into this as we shake it. So what you'll want to do is you'll want to date this, and you'll want to, you know, title it. Again, this is whatever kind of oil you want to call it. I call this a love attraction oil. Really good for, again, attracting love. Put a drop in your tea or in your bath or in your incense or even on a coal, and really let love, you know, envelop you. And again, this isn't specific love. This isn't make this guy fall in love with me or make this girl fall in love with me. Again, you can use it for that if you want, but I personally believe that's personal gain, and I don't do personal gain except in some very specific instances. So again, you're gonna want to shake this every day. I'm gonna put this on my altar, the one that I have dedicated to love that you saw in my herbal haul part 2. And again, shake it every single day, and I'm probably gonna let it sit for 6 weeks, so maybe a month or so, and then you can strain it with cheesecloth, or you can leave it as it is. There's nothing fresh in here, so we don't really have to worry about mold. If you have a love attraction oil or an oil that you use, or if you make your own love attraction oil based off this video or any other video, please link it below. I would love to see, or share your oils below. Let's get a discussion going, okay? Love you all. Mwah.